What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is AwesomeGamer875, and I want to welcome you to my new weekly quote-unquote series that is tied in with level cap videos, and let me explain. First off, whenever I say weekly, normally I don't do well with weekly stuff, but I think I've finally had an idea that I can get behind and incorporate it into my daily YouTube routine and really stick with it. So let's see how it goes. But second of all, if you've never heard of Level Cap, he is probably the most popular Battlefield YouTuber. And when I say Battlefield YouTuber, I obviously mean someone that's devoted entirely to posting Battlefield gameplay. The way that Level Cap accomplishes this is that he posts, different kinds of content. It'll be an airsoft war based on a Battlefield gun, or a loadout, which is what we'll primarily be focusing on, or it will be some other kind of thing, double vision with his friend. Different things like that. I'll post a link to his channel in the description. I would highly recommend that you check him out if you have not already heard of him. So basically what I'll be doing is doing kind of a response video to Level Cap's loadout videos. Every Monday, Level Cap takes a comment from his previous week's video and plays with the loadout that's mentioned in that comment and tries to do his best with it. Some of them have themes like Marines, or the Halo loadout, or a Call of Duty specific loadout. This week happened to be the CoD Nuke loadout, where back in the day, if you wanted to get a nuke, you would basically take a MTAR-21 and a Deagle, and you would go at it. There were certain perks you would have, and everyone tried to get those nukes. Unfortunately, or probably fortunately, in Battlefield 4, there are no nukes, there are no kill streaks, as many of you know. If you don't, there are no kill streaks whatsoever in Battlefield 4, or 3, or any Battlefield series for that matter. But, so someone suggested that he run with the MTAR-21, with specific attachments with a Deagle, and I tried to copy that loadout to the best of my ability, and for the most part I get what the loadout actually is pretty straight on, though I don't have all of the attachments. So let's go ahead and get into how I feel about this gun after playing about 7 rounds with it. Okay, so this gun, it has a weird feel to it. I threw a suppressor on it. I'm not entirely sure if that was in the original loadout, but I just know that whenever I played CoD and I was trying to get nukes, I would always throw a suppressor on it, just because it keeps you off of the mini-map and no one knows where you are. And that's a great asset to have on your side, because the ability to surprise the enemy at any given time is something you always want to keep, or try to keep, throughout your games. So as you can see, I was kind of chilling in that room, racking up a lot of kills, and that's how you basically want to play with the MTAR-21. If you camp and you throw down an ammo box, unfortunately the loadout requested that Level Cap play with a support class so that he would have an ammo box. I cannot stand playing as a support class, mainly because I'm more of a running gun, so I do better with assault primarily, but I also ran for about 6 months on Battlefield 3 with solely the engineer class, because submachine guns are something I can definitely get behind when I used to spray and pray. Now I try to get more mid to long range kills, but that's just me. Just to point out, another thing you can do in Battlefield 4 to rack up points is spot people. As you can see, I'm getting spot bonuses from spotting those 4 people across the way there. And that's a great way to get some XP, especially on a double XP weekend with a 2x XP on top of that, giving you a total of quad XP. That's really impressive. Anyways, back to the gun. So what I like best about this loadout is definitely the Deagle. The Desert Eagle was my favorite gun in Modern Warfare 2, handgun wise, and it was definitely a force to be reckoned with in Battlefield 4. We're coming to the end of the game's life cycle. Fortunately, it's been extended a little bit. That'll be mentioned in a video upcoming where I give my opinion on why it was a good reason Battlefield Hardline was delayed. So stick around for that. But the Deagle is definitely a force to be reckoned with. It has the highest damage out of the handguns alongside the Unica 6. I believe they both have about the same damage. And this is a good thing, because the Deagle has a higher fire rate. The Unica 6, though, the accuracy is higher. If I remember correctly the stats on the website I looked on, I think it's simthic.com. And ultimately, the Desert Eagle is a great gun to play with. You're not going to see much of it in this gameplay, though. I will post more of it because I do use it a lot, so you'll see it throughout the other videos. But the primary gun is really good. I would not recommend using a holographic sight on the MTAR-21, mainly because it takes away from your field of vision. But it does look cool, and I tried to run with my original Modern Warfare 2 Nuke setup. So I always threw a holographic on it, mainly because I was like a 10-year-old kid. But hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So all in all, I would say this class is doable. The only thing I can't stand is that the accuracy drops off like a rock whenever you get to longer ranges. Right around 30 meters, I believe, is when the accuracy completely plummets. Unfortunately for this gun, that will be a killing point for most of it, because Battlefield 4 has a lot of maps with a lot of long range, you know, back and forth battles on it. And coming from a novice Battlefield players, or novice, however you say it, I'm not really sure. Coming from an amateur Battlefield 4 player's perspective, that is unfortunate, because I need a gun that can do everything, and the ACWR can do that. As you see, that guy just killed me right there, and I got killed a lot by him throughout this entire game. So, going ahead and breaking it down and wrapping it up, the MTAR-21 class that Level Cap broke down is definitely a good class to check out. I would recommend giving it a shot, though I wouldn't recommend always running with it. It won't be your go-to gun. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, a like, go check out Level Cap. I'm going to post a link in the description. And as always, I want to, again, thank you all for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.